20 things that we accomplished, or something that was productive, or something that we feel good about that happened in 2020. So I got my comfy robe on, my wine. Leave that man in 2020.
Not perfect, so I try every day and I grow a little bit. Read a little more so I can educate my kids. Eat from my soul and cleanse my spirit. Pray cause I'm ready for the bloom of the city. Some serenity is all that I need.
Namaste. And welcome back to Namaste Naudia. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. And today I know that you can tell by the title what we're already going to talk about. We're going to sit back, relax, and have a little chit chat about 2020. Now 2020 done been one heck of a year.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
So I got my comfy robe on. I definitely have my wine. Before we get into this video, what I want to do is give a big shout out to my sub family. I'm so proud of y'all. We made it to 100, y'all. So with that said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure and turn your post notifications on so you get that notification bell every time I post a new video. And let's get into it. Cheers. I know y'all see this glass of wine here. Make sure you're enjoying yourself. Make sure you have a glass of wine. If you're not 21 and over, please do not have a glass of wine. Feel free to fix yourself up a Kool-Aid, lemonade, whatever you prefer that is not alcoholic. I'm 26 years old, so which means I am a grown, hardback woman.
I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
And I can enjoy a drink while we do this video. Guys, so how are you liking the new setup? Like, are you feeling the pink chair? Are you feeling the little va-va-voom that I got going? First of all, are you feeling my makeup? I think that I did a pretty good job today. As we know, 2020 is a hard year. Some of us probably couldn't even accomplish as much as we wanted to. Some of us, we were really accomplished more than we would have thought. But it's not about comparing ourselves to each other, just finding the good, productive, and positive things that you're able to come up with in your own mind. So I really encourage you that while you're watching this video, maybe you grab a pen and a paper and start to write down things that you feel like you accomplished, because maybe it might ring some bells for you. And when I told a couple people about it, they feel like they couldn't come up with nothing. But trust me, the more you think about it and think critically, because you know, a year is a long time. It may have went by fast, but it's 12 months, 365 days, and I'm sure you can find 20 things out of 365 days that you're proud about, happy about, that you feel accomplished about, right? I wrote mine down because I don't have a good memory. So I have my little notebook here. And let's go. The first thing that I wrote for things that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is I started therapy, and not just started it, I maintained it. So that's like really one of the accomplishments I'm really proud of, because like a lot of people, especially people in my community, family, they feel like, you know, therapy is only for people who have problems. And a lot of people are still having like this negative connotation towards therapy. And I really wanted that to be a part of my life, especially since that's what I want to do with my life, you know? And I want my kids to be able to have that be a part of their life and not just something that they feel like you only go to when you're in crisis. So I started therapy in March of 2020, and I've been maintaining it up to now, and I'm still going. I used to go once a week, but now I go twice a month because weekly therapy is no longer necessary for me, and it's all just about maintenance right now. So I go twice a month, and these are one of my most proudest accomplishments because it has changed me so much. Like, a lot of the other goals are really stemmed from me being in therapy. So if you're thinking about therapy and you're not sure about like if you should go or if you're the right candidate, everybody's the right candidate for therapy. Take your time, look for somebody who you connect with, and maybe that will be a good video for me to do next. Comment down below if you want me to do a video next about how you should look for a therapist, and maybe I can share some of my personal stories about what I went through looking for a therapist, because it did not just happen quickly like that. I went through a couple situations that were not pleasant, but I'm here now. The second thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is that I reconnected with my niece. We were estranged for a long time, and I just felt like I just woke up one day in the morning and I was just like, what is the point of this? Like, a lot of my family don't talk to each other, so I thought that would be like a really good first step in bringing my family together, because one of my goals in life is to have children and to have a family, and I can't do that if we don't talk to each other. So I reached out to her one day and now we're doing great. Like, honestly, I just really am working on some barriers that are in my family. You know, I'm really working on breaking generational barriers, and I really think I took the first step with that with going to therapy. Nobody in my family has signed up for therapy, just signed up for it, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy that I broke that barrier for my kids, and I plan to put my kids in therapy whenever is a good age for them to start. Like, I'm not waiting for them to go through issues, but I want them to get well acquainted with communicating their feelings and expressing their needs, and having a safe space besides their home to talk about issues. The third thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is that I reapplied to my master's program, and I was admitted back into the program. If you know me, you know the struggle that I had with school. If you don't know me, let me just tell you, like, me and school are not friends. I hate school. I hate school so much. I just want to be a stripper. This is something that I'm so proud of. The day I graduate, it's going to be a celebration.
Come on, praise God! Come on, praise God! You
Because, whew, child, y'all don't know. Fun fact, and drop a comment below if you want me to do the story time on this. I got kicked out of school 3 times, college. The fourth thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is that I became more affectionate. Bruh, I am not affectionate at all. Like, I'm that person that be like, don't touch me, like, please don't touch me. And then when people hug me, like, and you know, when they pull you in like that, I feel like I'm uncomfortable. Please stop, please. But honestly, like, I've been getting better. Like, I've been actually hugging people, and that sounds funny, but honestly, that's something that I really struggled with. I've been hugging people. I've been telling people that I love them, initiating affection.
I love you. You love me.
I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And I'm happy, and I hope that I get better at being affectionate, because your girl have to get married someday, and I need to be loving with my husband. You up and down till you say stop. Sips wine. The fifth thing that I accomplished in 2020 was meeting you wonderful people. Yes, sis. Yes, bro. The fifth thing that I'm proud of that what I did is actually doing my YouTube channel. Now, I attempted to start my YouTube channel a very, very long time ago, but I never posted a video. So I just left it dormant for a long time, and then eventually I was just like, bro, I have to start. Like, my sis from church, she started a YouTube channel, and the name of it is David and Jewel. You should go check it out. It's a couples channel, and they do challenges. And her and my friend, they told me like, oh, we're starting a channel, and I'm just like, dang. So for a while I was just like I don't feel like starting a channel yet. I'm not ready. I don't think I could keep up with posting content and things like that and making content. And then finally, when I was actually ready, I decided to post my first video. Like, it's crazy because I'm making this video and today was the day I made 100 subscribers. I'm glad that I'm able to express myself on this type of platform, you know? So I'm proud of that. Yay me. Cheers. Cheers. The sixth thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is that I began expressing myself with music.
Why don't you walk on by? Walk on by. Why don't you walk on by? Walk on by. How great thou art.
Now, I've always loved music since I was a child. But I felt like I couldn't dabble in music because like music wasn't my talent. Like, I felt like, oh, like you shouldn't make songs if you can't sing, or if you're not trying to be a singer, you know what I mean? And I got older and I just realized this is something that I really enjoy. And it's so crazy it came along by accident because I got the software on my computer and my mic to do a podcast. And I had no intentions of singing. But then it's like I wasn't doing the podcast. I was taking too long. I couldn't find topics and this, that, and the other. And then I decided, like, one day I just realized I could make a beat. And I started making beats. And then after the beats, I started writing lyrics. And then it was just only up from there. So that's why every song that you hear on my channel is something that I sung, because it's something that I like to do in my spare time, and it helps me from not posting other people's music, because obviously I can't post other people's music for a long amount of time on my videos. If you like one of the songs from my video, you guys should definitely tell me when you like them. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Even though it's something I do for fun, you know, it's good to hear what people think of it, what kind of feedback they might give. The seventh thing I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is Ode to Side Chick. When I tell you that is my baby, that is my baby. Like, I made poetry visuals before, I made little movie stuff before, but that right there, Ode to Side Chick, is really my heart. Like, it's real, it's raw, and it's just a vibe. Like, I'm okay, I'm not gonna try to like act like it's like the best thing in the world. I mean, I don't know, and that's probably just me being like underestimating myself, or just being doubtful of myself, or just being like too embarrassed to say how I really feel about my stuff, just in case somebody don't like it. Working on it, but it's good to be self-aware. Yeah, but I really enjoy that project. It was really a part of my heart, and it tells a story, and it's about all these past relationships there. It's like, if I wasn't the side chick, I was being treated like one, and It's deep. The 8th thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is I made 1 year at my job. Woo, child. When I tell you this job, I'm a housing counselor for those who don't know, and it ain't easy. I used to go from job to job, job to job. What, 6 months? I'm out. Peace. Next job. I'm out. Next job. But now I'm just staying here, and maybe, you know, it says a lot about how much I've grown, but it also says a lot about the job too. Like, maybe I should appreciate it a little bit more. The 9th thing that I did is that I maintained the standards that I set for myself in romantic relationships, and I did not settle. People be saying, oh, she been single for too long, she don't got a man, she lonely, she needs to be more open, she needs to be more inviting. I'm a strong young woman, and I do not settle. And you know, there were times in the past where I did settle. My self-esteem wasn't all the way up there, and you know, you're thinking to yourself like, oh, it's just one thing, you know, you're not with nobody, you might as well. The only thing that settling has ever done for me is made me exhausted and disappointed. So cheers to 2021, and remember, do not settle for these men who are not giving you what you want, who are not even trying, who are not respecting you, being honest with you. Leave that man in 2020, girl. Leave that man in 2020. We single because we don't settle. I think that was something there. Did you hear me? I said we're single because we don't settle.
Yeah! Go ahead, Sarah. Come on, praise God. Come on, praise God.
10th thing that I did that I'm proud of was locking my hair. Can I tell you that since been serving these locks on a silver platter, listen, baby, I just be doing me. Listen. All right, I'm going too far.
Stop this madness.
But yeah, I did my locks, and I love my locks. Like, I was just getting to a point where my natural hair was too much work. I did not like wigs anymore. I did not like weaves. I've always wanted locks, but I always wanted to get it when I'm a little bit older. For a while, I was trying to decide between sister locks and getting regular locks, and I finally decided on regular locks. So I got this, and I'm out here serving. I mean, what else? The 11th thing that I did in 2020 that I'm proud of is accept myself. I'm choosing authenticity in a world where honestly everybody wants you to be a carbon copy. I've accepted myself. You know, there's things I still want to work on. I still have goals, but I accept myself as a whole. The 12th thing that I did. Am I boring you? Yes! I hope I'm not boring you. I hope I'm not boring you. Okay, dance break. Okay, the 12th thing that I did was in 2020 that I'm proud of is become more clean and organized. My place be in order. I don't leave things around. I'm always cleaning. And I'm so proud of that because, like, that's a quality that you need to have, honey. It can't be nasty. All dressed up in your Dior's and your Balenciagas and your room is a mess. No.
Disgusting!
No, don't do it. Why are you doing that? Seriously. 13th thing is that I started grooming my dog Zion, because that junk is expensive. I'm proud of myself for doing that, because not only do I save money, but you know, it's just like I add another skill under my belt. Number 14, I learned how to do nails, y'all. Follow my nail page, Zen Nails by Nordia, on Instagram to see some of my work. But I learned how to do nails, and I'm so proud of that because I created another source of income for myself. And that's important. You gotta secure your bag. I'm still building my clientele, but listen, it's pretty good to have that extra income. 15th thing I learned to do, which I will be making a video on it for you guys, is I learned how to make YouTube intros. Now, I don't know if you've seen my Christmas intro, but that was all me, sis. That was all me, bro. And I also learned how to do other little intros, little glamorous intros and things of that nature. And honestly, the one you seen on today's video was also made by me. So I'm proud of myself because, listen, who's stopping me? This girl is on fire.
Oh no!
Burning, baby. So I'm proud of myself, and I can't be mad. I've learned to practice healthy boundaries. Who would have ever thought? Like, I used to just let everything happen. If you call me, I'm there. I'm showing up every single time. And now I know how to say no. I know how to say I'm sorry, I can't. I know how to say I'm sorry, I won't. I'm sorry, I just won't. I will not. And it has been a lifesaver. I'm so proud of that. Another thing I learned in 2020 that I'm proud of is my ability to self-motivate. And that will be definitely a product of therapy. I'm able to feel down, but also pick myself back up. We're on number 18 right now. That I'm proud of that I did in 2020 is that a lot of people don't know, but the church that I go to is a spiritual Baptist church, and I ended up bringing it to my mom, who's a pastor, that she should start a YouTube channel for the ministry, and we got monetized. I'm really proud of that because it's like, who would have thought, you know? I worked hard, I researched and learned how to edit, learned how to put videos together, all those type of stuff. I had to learn the rules about it, what we needed, what we didn't need, and we did it. For the 19th thing that I did in 2020 that I am proud of is learn how to be independent. If you don't know, my mom has been stuck in another country for a long time now, since March. I was able to make it through all this time and be on my own. Of course, I have other family in the house, but ideally I'm on my own because it's me and my mom. And I was able to be on my own, by myself, go to work, do groceries, pay my bills, occasionally use her card. More than occasionally. But just being without her for so long, it really built some form of independence. It built autonomy, and I'm happy about that because when my mother used to leave, I used to be a mess, always thinking something bad was gonna happen to me, crying, and now I'm just like chilling. The 20th thing that I accomplished in 2020 that I'm proud of is that I took a step forward to basically work on my health. I try to eat more health conscious foods, even if like, let's say I used to have bacon, egg, and cheese all the time. Now, even if I have a bacon, egg, and cheese, I try to have like organic things and things of that nature, like baby steps, you know. Sometimes I work out, sometimes I don't. Most of the times I don't, but it's embedded right now in me mentally to consciously work on my physical health and that's something that I'm very proud of. Those are the 20 things that I did in 2020 that I am proud of. And I know 2020 was a hard year, but look at us now. We did it. I did it, you did it, we did it, and we're going into 2021 with no fear. Okay, so make sure to write down your stuff, and if you want to share with me some of the things that you accomplished, be sure to drop it in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys accomplished over this past year and what you think about my accomplishments. Shoot me a DM on any of my social medias, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter. I'm here for you, and I hope you'll still be here for me next time I post a video. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'm so happy that you're a part of my family. Bye.